trip. There's flakes. This is the first screen, got an artifact in the first screen. Right there, another example of like the top of a river cobble popped off, and it's a nice end scraper. See it? I'll show you. Well, I found another one of these recently. It's just the end popped off of a river cobble chert. See? And then worked into an end scraper. It's pretty cool. It's the second one in the past like 60 days. Look at that. It's a nice little tool, huh? See all the fine flaking there. It's a nutting stand. I pried it up with my hands, both sides. It's a crude one. It's just kind of like a sugar quartz type hard rock, and this would have been tan before it was heated. See how red it is? That's been fired. Well, look here. Here's another piece of it. Look at the hits. You can see every hit. Broke. Wonder if they were... See how this is blue? You see all... What I also think, the hematite. I'm finding them rubbed hematites. They were making that paste. Wonder what kind of paste this made if this was ground up and water added to it. A bluish... It would have made a paint fix. Another point made of classic Crooksville, and it's a big sandy. Right in with them Amoses. Look at this. Oh, with orange spots on it. When have you seen one made of Crooksville? That's beautiful. Real bulbous ground base. That's a big sandy. Right in with the Amoses, made of the same material, not even close to the source. Man, look at the classic orange spots on it. That's crazy. Lightly serrated edge. It's, you know, it's been sharpened down a little bit and used, but that's just classic Crooksville chert. Real superly heavily polished base and notches. I'd call it a big sandy. It looks a little thievish, but it's always find these in Kirk looking points around the Amos points. See the basal thinning on it too. That's pretty nice. You know, when have you seen one with just made of classic Crooksville with the spots on it like that? That's nice. And this is the same little pit. I'm still been finding all the stuff in Amos Point right on top. It's been used a little and resharpened, but that's a nice point. Well, here's that last little point. It's a used up Amos. It's an Amos point. You see the serrations right there? It would have been nice and right when it was made, but they've used it and resharpened it, and see the serrations. Still a cool find. It's nice. I guess this is about normal level. It's really not that high. It was down that first day I found this place, but look at this. I'm following the base clay that far and see it's full. See the red cracked up rock. Probably find one more thing. Yeah, my hand's sore from gripping this shovel. I'm leaning into it with my body weight versus using my arms because I'm tired. It makes it a lot easier, so dig a little bit longer. This feels good. Fun and stuff every trip. It's just, this is rough. Digging, you get a screen and stuff, and the screens are heavy in your hands. See, my hands get sore. Good, I can feel it, and that's where all the hematite pieces away. And right here's another one, just faceted, and it looks like it's broke, but it's not. That's the natural cortex, and it's just... See all this? This is the piece of hematite from the previous clip. That's all natural cortex. Now look at this. It's all been rubbed. Look at the facets on this. Look at that right angle one. That's crazy. All natural right in there. No damage to it whatsoever. It's tool grade hematite, and it's just been held and rubbed till you can't really hold it no more. You could do some more with it, but that is so cool. It's the third piece out of there. I'll show you all of it in my hand. Well, all three of these off the base clay in the last 48 hours. Rubbed hematite, plus I pried this off the base clay. There was a hematite tool workshop there, and this is the raw material, unrubbed. And right there's the rub pieces. That's incredible, honestly, just that. I just saw it on my shovel. Nothing to brag about, but not bad. Here's this little, I'd call that a preform for a point. I think I'm right on a workshop site. I found that one in my last video earlier today that's not 5 times as nice as this, real perfect. But see, that's not broke. It's just like a bad spot in the flint. It's a little preform. It's pretty nice material. See? There's another lancet made of Brush Creek Chert. Look, there's an iron railroad spike. I find them things all the time. They're everywhere. But that's hematite. It's got a facet right there on that edge, but it's a junky piece. I'm gonna look around a little bit more. I'm getting tired, so I gotta go. I got a big sandy, folks. I've been on a tear. This is my second hunt of the day. I'm pretty tired. I haven't even been here an hour. But we'll come back. The water's even up. I've done wonderful this week. Second trip over here today. But can't be disappointed. Found stuff both trips, and a big sandy. That can be up to a 10,000-year-old point. 8 to 10. Later, folks. Well, there you see it. All Crooksville chert points right there out of that same pocket. Big sandy, Kirk looking thing, but you kind of call it a big sandy broad base, like split, bifurcated. Since I found this, and that even kind of looks Kirk or Thebesy, but I call it a big sandy. It right with the Amoses. Always the Kirky looking big sandy points like this come with these serrated points. Always, when I find them in quantity in a pocket like that. Pretty interesting, huh? These are 10,000-year-old points, 8 to 10. And look at that tray of points here and tools. And all the debitage and just stuff. This is like from no more than 3 days of looking. Now, I look a lot, so make sure you subscribe. And I have on over 2,000 uploads. I also dig bottles and marbles and all kinds of stuff. So go over to my homepage and check out the videos. We'll go check on the baby cat I just found. Well, why I'm finding so much stuff in there, a barge came in and sheared some base clay off, and there was a ripple in the base clay, a big one. Might be like where a creek, a little runoff channel was or something, and it's just packed with all the material that fell right out of the bank. And there's a huge Indian site right there on a point, and I probed it with this and felt for the gravel and then sampled it, and it's a pretty big pocket of gravel. But once I get off of it and you're in the base clay, it just feels like you're pushing this down into like a big trash can full of Play-Doh. Don't hit nothing. It has some resistance, but and then when you get off of it, I start hitting the edge of the pocket, and then it gets deeper, and then I can feel the bigger rock down in the bottom of it, right in the middle, the bigger pieces of fire rock and them nutting stains and stuff. And I start skimming stuff off of it and putting it into my sifter. And you know, once I get off that pocket, like up towards the bank, I start hitting the base clay and the layer gets real thin. But I'm out where it all accumulated. It kind of got, that barge really found me some stuff. And the probes let me know where it was at. You understand? I have 2 different ones, a thinner one and a thicker one. The thicker one's for where it's real rocky. This is where it's sandy and clay. The thin one. Later. You know, my little buddy's getting pats here. I found him outside like, I don't know, a month ago. The video's on there, Baby Kitty Rescue. Go over to my homepage. He's doing great. He just had a dinner. And he's going to hang out in here with me, and we're going to watch some TV. He's been in there playing with toys. Tell him you like the toys. The cat balls. So you looking for my hand to pet you? That's what you wanted, isn't it? He's real friendly. He's a good boy. Well, happy 4th of July. I hope everybody has a happy and safe holiday and has lots of fun. I'll see you on the next one. There's a nice point in this one. Later, folks. Look here. Oh, you're a good boy. It's my buddy. It's my new little friend, folks. You my buddy. You buddies with me.